Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all had a lovely Christmas. This isn't the video that I was planning to release straight after Christmas break, but something's happened. If you've seen the title of the video, I'm assuming that you already know what I'm going to be talking about, and I just felt that it was something that needed to be talked about as soon as possible. So this is going to be a very old school, sat on the floor talking to the camera, not much edited, just because I want to get it out as soon as possible. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I am talking about the recent Elle Darby scandal. Elle Darby, the YouTuber, has recently had several tweets resurface. To say they don't show in the best light would be an understatement. Now, I want to preface this by saying I am an advocate for forgiving people who make mistakes. I said mistakes. I don't think what has happened in this situation is a mistake at all, and I don't think it was some childish behaviour that she has grown out of. I always say, when things like this happen, sometimes a tweet might resurface from somebody who may be 20 and the tweet was from when they were 16, and if that person has shown the action, physically shown that they are no longer thinking in that way, it was a childish, uneducated mistake, they have not shown any of that behaviour since and have learned from it, we shouldn't necessarily, as they say, cancel a person. That's not what this was. This was repeated and continual racist, bigoted, pure evil in some of them, towards animals, towards family members, and, you know, fat phobia, skinny phobia, if that's even a word. The tweets were horrendous, and if you don't know what tweets I'm talking about, I will put them up on the screen throughout the video, but just please be aware that they may cause offence or upset. She released a statement yesterday, I think it was, when the tweets had recently resurfaced. The tweet didn't apologise. The tweet acknowledged that they were real and it was her who had done the tweet, but it wasn't an apology. It was more of her admitting that this had happened, but it was so tone deaf to the situation. The way Elle spoke in those tweets for a consistent period of time on multiple days, months, weeks, that's not something that would just be down to a mistake. She has just recently uploaded an apology video. The apology video, it was about 3 minutes long. She, first of all, looks like she's reading from a script. If you're talking from the heart, you wouldn't be reading from a script. There's a moment in the apology really early on in, and she's talking and then she kind of does this. You can just see that she's clearly reading from a statement that is being made by a PR team. I do think that there is sadness there, but I would be sad too if I'd just completely destroyed my career overnight. The issue I also had with the apology video is that she was very clearly trying to detach the blame from herself to her past self. My issue with the apology and the statement is, yes, she was 18 when she done these tweets. 18 is a grown woman, and you learn a lot. I am a lot more mature than I was now than when I was 18, but I was not saying anything close, not even remotely close to the things that she was saying, and she felt comfortable enough at the age of 18 not only to say those things in the privacy of her own home, but to put them on the internet for the world to see, for everybody to see, no matter who she might have offended. She strongly believed in that what she was saying was fine to the whole world. It wasn't like she was saying it in secret to somebody else that has those horrible views. She put it out on the internet, so you can't blame what you've done and the things that you said on a childish mistake. You have to take responsibility for it yourself. I don't really necessarily like cancel culture. I think cancel culture has become a massive problem on YouTube. I think people are constantly looking for things to cancel people over. You know, people do make mistakes. People can do one bad thing when they're 15, 16, 17, which can then destroy their life in 15 years time, when they might never have done or said anything like that again, and they may have apologised for it already in their actual life, not on the internet. But I just don't think this is comparable. I I think she is hoping that, because she said she was going to take a break, I think she's hoping that she'll take a break, it'll be less raw in people's minds when she comes back. I don't think she can come back from this, and that is said with a heavy heart, as somebody not in any way who has empathy for what she said or did, but it is someone's career and it is her life. But she needs to understand and accept that she's made those choices, and if she truly has grown and she truly has learned, then surely she would understand that. The thing that really got me, she said, I was only 18, but I've been educated so much more since then. How at 18 do you not think already that it's not okay to use extremely racist, stereotypical words, actual racist slurs, you know, homophobic language, tweeting hate to Jedward off the X Factor? But then she's done previous videos being upset in regards to bullies online. Then you've got all of the really weird and disturbing comments about her cat and a dog. There's one picture that she's got a dog ear in the cupboard, and she's took a picture instead of getting the dog's ear out the cupboard because it's stuck. These are not just mistakes that somebody's made. This is a core belief that she must have had, and it's hard to tell if the change happened because of management and PR. At the end of the day, she says in the apology video that she hopes that we can see from her years on YouTube that she's no longer like that. But what you see on YouTube from a person is what they want you to see. They edit, they cut out, if they get to a certain level, they'll have people who do that for them, who take out anything that could make them look bad or incriminate them. You could have spent your entire career on YouTube being the nicest person in the world in the videos you've shot. It doesn't mean that you are, because you've only shown us what you want us to see. So I just thought that was kind of, you know, I think it was more begging people to please just forget it. I feel like she wants people to forget it happened and just look at the person that she's shown us that she is. But if anything, I feel like the tweets have come out show her in a real light. How do we know what she says behind closed doors or with friends or family? The thing that upset me the most is she would have had followers from all over the world, all different ethnicities, religions, genders, sexualities, sizes. And those comments coming from someone that you have looked up to and followed, and you've used, the thing that annoys me, and I always say this when things like this happen with, you know, big influencers, people spend their most valuable thing on you, and that's time. People watch your videos. Time is the most precious thing that we have. We can't get time back, and people will have wasted hundreds of hours of their own time watching your content, making you money, all for them to find out that you do or did see them as lesser or whatever it was that you thought at that time. It just came across as a really vulgar, nasty person, and I hope that she has changed. I hope that she has grown. I'd love to know the education that she claims to have had that she hadn't had before she was 18. But yeah, I hope she realises that it's not as easy as coming on and deflecting. I think that's the thing that annoyed me the most. There was an obvious attempt to detach herself from the facts. So she kept referring to, you know, younger me, my younger self has let everyone down. No, you've let everyone down. You were 18, you have let everyone down. Say that you're sorry, say that you've let everyone down. She said she feels ashamed. You should feel ashamed if you've said those things. I do think people make mistakes, everybody's human, but I do think there's some things that you can't come back from. And I feel like this might be one of those times where cancelling is necessary. You know, she might be able to prove with her actions that she's changed, but that will take a lot of time. Building that trust will take a lot of time, and I think she thinks because there was such a long time between then and now that that's the time that she needed to take. But no, it's from now. It's from now that people have found out. You need to show with your actions that you have changed, and that will take a lot. A lot of people will not forgive her, and they have got every right not to. I'm sure she's really, really upset a lot of people. I was in disbelief when I seen the tweets. I mean, and there was just so many of them. But yeah, hopefully I'd like to say learned a lesson. I don't think that's the right phrase, but I hope that she can seriously reflect. She said she's going to take a break. I'm not sure how she's going to come back from this. I feel sorry for her team that she's probably got. A lot of people that have probably worked really hard on her business. At the end of the day, YouTube and everything that comes with it. For a lot of people as a business, you've got employees that need to get paid, and they will have been let down. That's why it annoyed me when she said, my younger self has let these people down. No, you've let these people down. Stop deflecting. But yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about today. Let me know if you think that this has gone too far, if you think that there's ever a reason to fully cancel someone, if you were offended by the things that she said and you just want to talk about it. Have a conversation down in the comments. Head over to my Instagram page. I'm always on there speaking to people. There's a lot of mental health over there on my Instagram. I'll leave all my details here. Please like and subscribe. I would love for you to join the little family that we're building here, and the next video that I put up will be a much more positive one. But for now, wherever that you are, I hope you have a lovely morning, day or night, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.